1 second, let me get some ice for that. Now, I declared this incalculable in that video, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't feel the need to go plus ultra. So there are two major factors here. The quirk itself. We know that the power that he passes down to Midoriya isn't diminished. This is because it accumulates everybody's power and adds to it, which means All Might added to it, passed it down, and now Midoriya has added to it. It is stronger than when All Might had it. Now we know that he is incapable of controlling One for All, yes, in the terms of it will break him. But there's the other factor, which is the output is actually diminished by his size. We know that All Might's much heavier in his muscle form.
Down to 560 these days, in this form at least.
Ignoring that that's impossible. Deku, on the other hand, weighs just 115. That's the easy part. The other factor is how powerful is One for All. Quirks are made up of a nebulous biological force that powers these super abilities we see in the show. One for All is a crystallization of that power, accumulated from every past user till now. So when All Might does this, he is working with vestiges, remnants of that power. This nebulous number is quantified as quirk levels, which we can actually see exactly how much All Might has declined. So we know what his quirk levels were in his heyday, and we can estimate his power from there. There's still a few variables we are missing. If anyone has these variables in canon source material, or by a statement from the author, I would love to hear it. But for today, we're going to have to make some assumptions. We can assume that what Midoriya adds to the power is going to be minuscule. The other assumption is where it gets a bit tricky. How does your size actually affect your power output? Today, we're just going to assume it's 1 for 1. So when All Might does the United States Smash, he's working with about 17% or less of the power from his heyday. And Deku should be working with about 20% more than that. So All Might in his prime would be about 5 times stronger than Midoriya. Now, I realized that because I'd put some assumptions in there, that these are not exact. But I do have a canon reference where we can at least compare Midoriya to All Might. In this scene, Midoriya wears a gauntlet. This does not add to his power, it only helps handle the backlash, allowing him to fire at 100%. That means that my calculations for this video can't be that far off. He and All Might are at least working with similar powers, almost 1 for 1.
What the heck, young Midoriya? How did you go and get so cool?